Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form, today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe? And which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Hello, besties. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV show. In here, friends, I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. And my name is Judith. Don't forget, with a touch of Ife humor. Friends, I just want to quickly react to a post. Okay, no, it's not a post, it's actually a voice note made by a woman, but I can't remember who played the voice note, but I know it was a voice note where she was taunting May Edochie that she has businesses, that people might want to pull it down because her fans and supporters are, targeting people's businesses and everything, that she should call them to order, say another call to order. I never tire for this May matter. So every other person, it's only May's own that is now the challenge. Somebody will do something and then they will take an adult, or like I am now sharing my opinion or reacting to this voice note by the woman. Then May is expected to now come and tell me, no, say this or say that, even though I'm not a May nation or whatever, a nation or something they call it. But from what the woman said, is like, based on, recently a guy that is a strong supporter of me called the Hamline University, where is it the daughter now, or one or two children of Yinka attends. And then, was now reporting that their mother has been bullying my sister, May Edochie, and so on and so forth. That triggered a lot of things because, there were a lot of reactions that affected, I think, most African countries. And then again, another strong supporter had to now gather the names of her neighbors, her ex-husband, and so on. That made her to now come and post her discussion, her chats with her husband, that they are friendly, that they don't have issues, that they're still friends, they chat very well and all that. And I'm like, if you guys are cool like this, so why did you now divorce? What happened that you divorced? Anyways, I want to say to the woman, madam, what triggered this reaction by the May nation or May supporters or May fans, whichever one you want to call them? It's based on what Yinka said or what Yinka posted unprovoked. To be honest, I from the people that are major supporters and major fans of May, I mean the ones that publicly will tell you that they are this and that, you find out that most times, in fact all the times, they don't just go bullying people, they don't just go start stalking people. It's always based on the reaction of what the person or persons said or did. That's just one thing I just observed. For instance, um Yinka, Madam Yinka made a post and now said that May didn't mourn her late son. We all know that her son died at the age of 16. The boy went to school, finished his exams, I think was now waiting for the driver to come and take him home. And then he saw his friends and started playing football with them. And there and then the guy slumped, and that was the end of the matter. And that year, that was in 2023. And that year, you came out and said that that is his best year. While May, I think I can't remember what happened, but she was now saying that this is a worst year, that her boy left her and so on. As that, a grieving mother, the kind words and the kind way she will be talking. So May did that, but you on the opposite side now said that that 2023 was his best year. And it was also not up to 2 weeks thereabout that they buried the boy, that you and Judy came and was dancing, aside the video that Judy did and said that God loves her and so on and so forth. So Yinka now said that May made a post and said that May didn't mourn her son. That people are saying that you didn't mourn her son, that May mourned it. So she said it's the other way around. She just changed the narrative that it was May that didn't mourn her son, that you actually did. That May was only recuperating from the surgery that she did. Because of this, I think I said that in one or two of my videos. Because May influenced for Anita Joseph, she has this body shape belt. So when she walked, when she did that for her, that affect, because when you do that, you find out that it will increase your boobs and even your bum bum. It depends on, even though some people will go do outright BBL, but most times people that do that even on their own without even influencing for anybody, you discover that it gives them that kind of a shape. So it was what made it that that boob was enlarged or something like that, became bigger. Yinka now said unprovoked, now left whatever thing she needed to say, probably about Lincoln or whatever, and now said that May didn't mourn her son. You begin to wonder what is actually the problem, or what is actually why Yinka feels this deep hatred for May. Meanwhile, when she now said that a May didn't mourn her son, that it was you actually that mourned her son, that it was because you know how this thing can, for anybody who has a child, a young boy at that, for that boy to just left the mother like that, knowing the situation on ground. Okay, the father just left because there was another woman now, and then this other boy now just left like that, leaving even his siblings shattered. Then Yinka now came and made that insensitive post. I call insensitive post because there was nothing that led to her talking like that. There was absolutely nothing. If you had even said, "Oh, May didn't mourn her son," or you don't talk about May, just you mourn her son. I mean, his son. That is more like it. But for you now to come and narrow it down and say that May didn't because of this, because which is not true. That was what provoked why people now started calling the school of her. So if she doesn't appreciate the fact that a woman that lost her son should be left to, because I mean, up till now, I've seen some women on the social media that have been saying that, as a mother, that they have somebody that lost, not even a child, but up till now, they're still grieving about the person and all that, maybe a mother or so. And then for this other woman, you are now telling this one, mocking her, because that is a mockery, so to, because when you say something that is not true, reminding her of her child that died. We all remember when Ifai, that was even 3 years old, when Ifai died, how did you felt? The person that posted it first, that is a supposed good friend of his, how he reacted towards the person. Let alone this one that is 16 years old. And then Yinka now made that insensitive post. So the supporters and fans of May now reacted based on that. That was what now led them to start calling the school of the children and to tell them that their mother is bullying and all that. But aside that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Yinka has been issued a cease and desist letter by a US attorney law firm that represents May, that May engage their services. They issued the Yinka a cease and desist letter. Stop talking about this woman. You can say any other thing you want to say on social media. Stop talking about it. If it is something that May posted, like the interview she granted, a lot of people are saying, oh, yeah, she couldn't have met her husband at the GCCS center. Some other people said, oh, her father and Pete Edochie was the best of friends. All manner of things based on what she said. Nobody is going to hold anybody responsible because it was based on what okay, the analysis is based on what she said. But this one now was so insensitive and unprovoked. Yinka now just went and dragged a young boy that just died, that hurt so deep for a mother and even for the siblings. That was what provoked him. So for that woman that made that post, in fact, if I had known, I would have just gotten the details. But because I said it was a voice note, if it were to be that is a post, I would have just screenshotted that post and then put it out here, for us to see and who the person is. But it was a voice note. So to that woman that was saying that, Madam, May's fans or supporters or nation or whatever they're called, they didn't just start talking like that. They didn't just start calling the school of Hamline University. It was because of what Yinka posted. They were reacting to that because it hurts deeper. Because this other boy is no more. The boy is no more. At least whatever thing that happened, Yinka is still seeing her children. But this other boy is no more. So for you now to be saying that this will, okay, now that that has happened, now you are left Judy. You are saying May is a bad woman. You has left Judy. So Judy is also now a bad woman. That's what it means. And meanwhile, the Yinka that is talking about doing surgery to enhance boobs and all that, Yinka has a big bust. If you recall one of the videos she made where she was wearing where she was saying bring it on, she, her cleavage was just seen. You could see that she also has a big bust. So that means she also did surgery. I don't understand. I don't understand. To an extent, I don't even know whether I should believe that Yinka is doing all this because she wants a strong presence at the social media, so that being that May has fans, so that by the time she says something that will provoke the fans of May and supporters, then they'll start reacting. So she'll have engagement and all that. But then the causes and then the negative words that are coming with those kind of things, I don't think it's healthy for any person, for anybody to be doing kind of a thing. If you have your content that you're creating and then presenting it out there, you never can tell. People might like that rather than going to say things that you know that will provoke people, insulting you and all manner. And again, I observed something. Apparently, somebody is, now handling Yinka because much lately she has come out talking so calmly. Before I saw a video where she was crying that she doesn't know why people hate her, that she's a good person, that her only offense was because she dated a man that told her that he loved her. Say, Madam, it has nothing to do with Lincoln. It's not. That's not the problem. Is that you didn't want to, play your role as a woman that is in love with a man or that is in a relationship with a man. That was just the problem. It's not as if the guy doesn't love you, okay? Because up until now, the guy has not said anything wrong about you. The guy has not come to run you down. So that's how you know that the guy values you and he has respect for you, despite the fact that both of you have gone your separate ways. And again, you now discover that Yinka will now come and say, people are talking about shower, shower, shower. There's going to be more shower. You put a link on name and put a love emoji and all that. So you just know that there's somebody that is somewhere that is saying that, no, don't cry again for these people. When they tell you that you're doing this, tell them that you're going to even do more and all that. And that links me to the accusation that somebody in Canada and somebody is in Nigeria are manning her page, even though she said it's not true. But I saw a screenshot of somebody where somebody put it out, where they said, admin of this page, they put Canada and they put Nigeria. I don't know. Guys, this year come matter. Anyway, it will happen the way it happened for others. When Sarah Martin's own was happening, it was like it will never ever gonna end. But at the end of the day, it happened. And if you also observe, the bad man is no longer talking as he used to talk and everything. So I want to believe that these two will come to pass, so to say, right? But I want to thank God for May, for the kind of grace that God gave to that woman. To be honest, a lot of women would have been broken by now. But God has helped her to keep on standing, and she'll keep on standing because her heart and her grace is speaking for her and working wonders for her to the glory of God. So, friends, that's the analysis I want to give concerning that voice note of that woman that I heard, where she was saying that May should know that she has business. What has May business got to do with Yinka that made an insensitive post that provoked her fans to now start calling the school of her daughter or her children? It has nothing to do with May now. This one May come and say more. How many times did Joma come and tell her fans, don't drag Sophia? Or Sophia's fans come to tell Sophia, tell her fans, don't drag Joma? How many times has that happened? So why should May be talking to adults that she doesn't even know one-on-one? Anyways, guys, that's what I just saw, and I said, okay, let me just react to that and have your opinion as usual at the comment section, so that we'll have a conversation around that. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so very much for always watching my videos. Please watch this one and then let's have a conversation at the comment section when you drop your opinion there, right? I'll see you guys.